Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. We are back in Johnson Valley with some more missions, because why not? Last episode we did some rock crawling and some hypermiling, and then I think I destroyed a trailer. It was a week ago, I don't really remember at this point. Either way, next we are doing some time trials, starting with... I love listening to engines start, I don't know why. By the way, starting off with orbital exploration, so let's get over to it. As far as I'm aware, it looks like we have to use the class 2 or 3 Piccolina to go around the entire map. I'm not sure which class this is, but it's a 2 or a 3 or something. Maybe it's a 4, I don't know. I just know the other one's a class 5. Okay, we are ready to go. Take the ring road around the Johnson Valley area. You will need to traverse the desert, but you will not encounter many rocks. If this is the complete outer perimeter, I actually really like doing this loop. Especially the straight, or kind of straight, that's along that end. This end, not so much. So let's get the replay going and go for it. I might not talk too much during this because I'll have to concentrate and I can't really do both at the same time, unfortunately. But it should at least be somewhat interesting. See how well I do with a broken controller. I've mentioned in other videos, but my analog stick doesn't quite auto-center. There's a little tiny bit still within the dead zone, or sorry, that exceeds the dead zone, that it kind of just wiggles around in. So it kind of veers off to the one side now and then. And then A is held up with electrical tape and B is held up with electrical tape because the little rubber domes decided to stop pushing the buttons back up. Why buy something new when you can just keep repairing? I like my controller. It's transparent blue. Why not just keep making it work? Fourth is too low, third is too high, or other way around. Either way. I'm glad it doesn't go through the super deep sand off to the right. I don't think it does. Or it might. This might be the spot I was thinking of, actually. But I might have to leave it in third, so it's going to be kind of loud for a minute or two. So I'm going to see if I can lower the volume and not make you listen to it. There we go. Finally out of really loose sand. I can't stand that section. It's kind of nice for like making you slow down and be better with the throttle and stuff, but if you use the wrong gear, it just bogs way down and you go way too slow. But the gear under it, like there, is usually high enough or low enough range that you can pretty much redline it through the whole thing. It's a bit of a pain, but once we get back to here, it's more reading the terrain and just trying not to go flying. Which I'm not that great at looking at a screen. My depth perception isn't overly the greatest in the first place, let alone looking at something that's technically flat. Doesn't help. But we are coming up on my favorite section. This is probably the fastest, one of the fastest straights on this map. Like, I'm just holding throttle. That's what I mean about the analog stick, it just kinda wiggles. Slow down here. Ooh, really slow down. And then after we get out of this rocky section, there's a nice long straight after this too, that you can usually pick up some decent speed on. Do a nice jump into a right-hand corner. We'll see how it goes with this. I'm not used to driving this thing. I'm surprised it's doing so well, to be honest, but we'll see how the rest goes. I don't want to jinx myself. Right here, nice and long, and then a nice little jump. And then a right corner that you have to be careful of. And I believe if we go too fast up here, we can dive off of this one too, yeah. That's another corner I tend to go off of. Straight away, pretty much straight flat out until we get up to the farm or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I guess I go on the road at this point. We're gonna go on the road just because it's faster. I would normally go along the dirt because it's more fun, but I want to make it to the end. And I think the checkpoint's on the road anyways, so it's probably better to just stay on the road. And this is only a 4-speed, so I will just hold the throttle. That's not bad. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow. You can do that in 6 minutes and 30 seconds with this. Okay. So that is that. That was actually fun. I really liked driving that. But let's see what the next one is. I think we have to drive the Scintilla. Yes, Broken Arrow. Time travel, low, high-speed blast down the main road. Quick shuttle. I'm guessing we have to use a pre-tuned Scintilla and just get from one end to the other as fast as possible. Desert Dash sucked. Broken Arrow. 38 seconds. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, yeah. Just a simple sprint, so... Ooh, I like where the sun is. That makes it look really good. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to do this one again because, as I mentioned, my B button's broken, and as you may be able to tell, there was basically no nitrous that entire run because it just wouldn't work. So let's try that again. Unfortunately. Nitrous! Go! Alright, nitrous is on. Let's see how much faster it is this time. Once my analog stick makes it wander again. Woo! Almost flipped there. There we go. 37,674. Much, much better. And then we crash. In slow motion! Okay, continue at mission start. That should end the replay. Yep, okay. Next is, I believe, the one I was having trouble with in the first episode. Yes, Calamity Peak Sprint. This is the one I believe everyone's been having trouble with. I think I've done it before, but I'm going through... Well, I know I've done it before, but I can't remember if I did it recording or not. So I'm gonna do it again because I'm just doing them all in order. Might as well. Hopefully I don't crash where I usually do. I can improve my time anyways. Start. If I crash like twice, I'll move on to the next one. I don't want this one to take too long. But we'll see. Okay, Calamity Peak is a treacherous mountain, but that doesn't mean it can't be conquered. Weave your way through exhilarating desert racetrack around the mountain and get to the checkpoints as quick as you can. My eyes read faster than my mouth can speak. Off we go. Forgot how loud this thing was too. Once again, I probably won't talk a ton during this one. Just trying to focus. There isn't really anything fun about this route either. This part here just kind of stresses me out. It's so hard to get it to just float over everything without crashing. Come on. I find you have to go over it at like 70-ish, and then you can like float right across. Like that. There we go, like so. But like the first section, I tend to mess it up. And then along here, I also tend to roll. My truck's also tuned a little differently, it's not proper. I need to go through it a little bit more. And then through this section, if I'm not careful, I can cause a lot of damage really quick. So I'll just kind of hold the throttle at like 9% and work my way through slowly, because I do not want to mess up my steering or anything. A lot of these I could probably jump, but I don't know how fast I have to go through here to jump through most of it. That was okay, but... I guess as long as I don't go fast enough to nosedive, it should be fine. shouldn't be so bad from here on. I can't remember what the other end is like though, but I don't think it's too bad. Fuel tank. That just somehow ruptured the fuel tank. Okay, I'm losing fuel really quickly now, so let's see how far I can get. If I fail this due to a ruptured fuel tank, which is above tube chassis, and shouldn't... I guess there could be a rock small enough to kind of get in there and break it, but... like, really? Half a tank of fuel. Almost said half a fuel tank. That would be even worse. This thing's not exactly an efficient truck. This has now become hypermiling. And there goes the engine. Neutral! No! Neutral, not reverse. Okay. Can I coast to the end? Probably not if it's way over there. Man. Okay. I think I will go on to the next one, and then I can finish this one fairly easy if I just hurry up and restart it. I'll just try and restart it quickly. I'm not gonna probably talk at all through this one just to quickly get it over with, so I guess I'll be right back. Enjoy. There we go. Wow. Last time I tried this one was 2 months ago. And I did it faster. That's sad. Okay. Glad I gotta do it again though. The first run probably would have been a bit faster. I don't know how the run months ago was even faster than that. I probably went through the really bumpy section faster, but either way, that was fun. I really, really like trophy trucks. I love trophy trucks. If you haven't yet, at least look up Baja Edge of Control. Oops, that's the wrong button. They did a HD release on Xbox, I believe. But you can, no, it might be on Xbox, but it's on PC also. But Baja Edge of Control is a very, very good Baja racing game. It's old, you can tell it's old, but it's well worth it. Either way. Ooh, finish in 7 minutes and 10 seconds. I don't have time to do this one. I knew I should have switched to this one first. So, I'm going to end today's video here. Tomorrow we will finish up with that one, and then I will go through the list, see if there's anything I've missed, because I think there might be like a rock crawling one or something that I've missed. And then we will move on to Italy, like I was planning on before this map came out. Which apparently was like 2-3 months ago now. But either way, as usual, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.